Back to green, 59 completed Michigan International, and they're going to stay side by side up front with Miller and Herbst, and then Jones pushing Miller back to the front. Jones in the 8 car, the outside, but now coming right back.
Trouble
it's Riley
for Jones
Herbst on the bottom, and Jones is a little wiggly.
He may have a slack tire, it looks like. He was definitely off the pace when he got down to turn 1. Great battle for the lead right here.
On board with Herbst, looking up at Miller, the 41, and they make contact. And Miller's into the wall.
Herbst is in the wall.
2 around. The 2 leaders crash out here in Michigan.
The 15 of Kyle Benjamin is also around. A lot of these guys are going down into the grass. There's a lot of chaos going on here on this latest restart.
That's Sheldon Creed, who's multiple laps down because of earlier issues.
Oh,
and Benjamin
didn't see the 19 of David Sear come by and drove right in the side of him. I don't think he had any damage till that happened.
I don't think so either. You know, we talked about making ground on restarts, and these guys weren't giving an inch, and unfortunately, we saw the chaos that ensued behind it.
So meanwhile, Kyle Weatherman is the leader, and Chad Finley is now in second with Cody Robaugh third.
We had 40 laps to go, guys, and these guys were racing down into turn number 3. We were riding along with Riley Herbst. They both wouldn't give an inch. They got down there. They were very close together. Looked like Herbst probably got loose on the bottom and got into the car on the outside, and both of them got into the outside wall.
Unfortunately, the groove is so narrow here that, you know, they just were stuck in that position, and they were side by side, and man, if you don't give an inch on one of these restarts, it can turn out the way that it did. I'm still not sure how Benjamin got turned around. It was late in the corner. I saw some 3 wide guys were getting checked up there in the back of the field, but man, he was
well past the incident.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the incident, what happened here early on. Watch these guys. This is going down in turn number 1. You see the 8 of Brandon Jones trying to push his teammate, the 41, up there to try to get the lead. You see, obviously something went wrong with Brandon Jones right there. Maybe that left rear tire a little bit slack, but when we get down to turn number 3, that's when the incident happens between the 18 of Herbst.
So that's Jones, and he actually was fortunate to get shuffled back a little bit, so he stayed out of the mess up front. Let's watch the 2 leaders battling, and what happened to them?
Just that car on the outside robbed that 18 car of rear downforce.
Riley actually entered kind of high there for being side by side.
I think he probably couldn't even turn the wheel because he was already loose and knew he was loose. You see the 15 of Benjamin going around. He was racing side by side with a 78 of Weatherman. Looks like he got loose on the bottom.
2 separate incidents. 2 separate incidents, and 3 major contenders severely impacted.